Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Look, here's the deal. With crappie season pretty much coming to an end, I think I'm gonna try to go crappie fishing probably one more time, but it's done got hot. I mean, our days are averaging 80 to 85 degrees now. The crappie are pretty much done spawning, moved back out to deeper water, which means I can't wade. However, that means the catfish is starting. So this is gonna be like a two-part video because first, I gotta go catch the bait, which I'm using live brim. So I'm gonna go to my neighbor's pond, use some crickets, a little lightweight tackle. We're gonna catch a few brim, throw them in a cooler, keep them alive. Then we're gonna head to the river and put out some bank poles, or, you know, I'm gonna use these PVC pipe right there. We're gonna drive those into the bank with a little line coming off of it, nylon cord coming off of it with hooks or whatever, and we're gonna target big flatheads. Here's the interesting part about that on day 2, which will be tomorrow's video. All I have is a kayak because my boat over there, I don't even know if y'all can see that or not, my boat over there with the big gas powered motor and all that stuff, it needs a new carburetor. It's on the way, it's in the mail, but I don't have it yet. So tomorrow is gonna be very interesting if I do accidentally hang a big old flathead, you know, 30, 45, 50 pound, I can't even talk, 50 pound flathead in the kayak. That's gonna be interesting. But hey, I'm down for a challenge, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make it happen. But first, if y'all just hang tight, stick with me, we finna go catch a few brim in the neighbor's pond, put them on a cooler, keep them live. I hope to catch about 10 of them or something like that. We got 7 poles, and then maybe some limb lines, something like that. I ain't real sure what all we're gonna do there, but we finna make it happen. Hopefully tomorrow we're gonna put these lines out tonight and let them sit overnight, which I'm gonna film all that, and then we're gonna go check them in the morning. That's gonna be cool. All right, so y'all hang tight. We finna head to the brim pond. Hopefully get us a little bait, you know what I'm saying? All right, we are here at my neighbor's pond. It's gonna be a good day, boys. I can see 10 bluegill. Gosh, scratch that. I can see 20 big old bluegill right there. We are fixing to have a good time. I probably won't even need this cork. I don't think they're gonna, I don't think it's gonna, good grief. I don't think he realized just how many, got a few bass mixed in there too, which I'm trying not to catch. But yeah, this ain't gonna take long at all. I can already tell you, but I want to catch a multitude of sizes of brim too. I don't want them huge. And bait of choice for the brim, obviously, just crickets. This ain't gonna take long at all. Like, all I need is probably 10, just, and that's only in case 1 or 2 die, you know. Which is probably gonna happen because I don't have an aerator or anything on my little makeshift live well right there. But yeah, these brim are fixing to have a heyday. Woo-wee. It's finna be a good time. And like, they kind of splashed the water when I filled that little cooler up with water, and I made that ruckus in the water. Like, they're just sitting there waiting. Oh my goodness, watch this. I know y'all can't see them, but this ain't finna take no time. Yep. Oh, like, I can sit there and watch them. Oh, he took my bait. No. Now we can't have that. We got to hook that bait on there. I got the smallest hook. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but I got the smallest hook the store had because I knew, I had a strong feeling that was gonna happen. Especially with these crickets. And I got the least amount of crickets that the store back. I knew I didn't need a whole bunch. But, oh, there's some, I might mess around and catch some shell crackers. I see some big old brim in there. We're gonna take our time and hook this cricket on there a little bit better. Yeah. All right. Game on. Here we go. Y'all ready? Let's see. Come on. There is a ton of brim down there. Here we go. Yep, we got to oh my goodness, how'd I miss it? Gotta take her. Come on. Finally, we got one. And that is the absolute perfect size for what I'm about to do. Perfect size. I mean, it is so many of them brim under there. It is unbelievable. So, and the reason it's so unbelievable is because I come down here last year and there wasn't hardly any brim left. I don't know. I mean, he didn't restock or anything, but and I think too, I got this little weight on my line and I think it's making it drop too fast. I wish y'all could see how many brim are in this thing. Good grief. There's a ton of them. Let's see. Oh yeah, with it sinking like that, it's game on. Come on. That might sink too slow. Here we go. Yep, gotta take her. Come on. Oh, he went up there and then left. There are so many brim around that thing right now. I guess that weight helped, because it's taking them a little bit longer now. Come on, guys. There he goes. Yes, sir. We had an old brave one. He just ran up there and just grabbed it. And I'm telling you, ooh-wee, this is gonna be like perfect size for what we're about to go do. Wonder if I can catch one without even holding the pole in my hand. Doubt it. I only did that with striped bass. Oh yeah, we gotta take her. Come on, Brim, there he is. Yep, gotta take her. And the water's so clear. Uh-oh. No. Ow. You pinned me. Ow. And I'm talking about what better size than that right there. About the size of your hand for catching a big old, what do you call them? Flatheads, yeah. Or 10. We got all the bait. I tried to count them down there, but my neighbor pulled up and he wanted to see and watch me catch a few, whatever. So I killed the camera. I don't know if he wanted to be on film or not, but he knew what I was doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got exactly 10. How did I do that? Without even counting. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, got exactly 10. Perfect. All right, so now I'm gonna rig up my pipes before I get there, because let me shut that back so they don't jump out, because I want everything to be ready to go when I get there. We're gonna take the kayak, and the next time I turn the camera on, we're gonna be at the doggone river hammering these poles into the bank to hopefully catch us a great big old flathead overnight. Y'all stay tuned, it's about to get interesting. All right, so I don't know what my camera was doing. Heck, the picture was upside down. But anyway, so here we are. Finally made it to the creek that we're gonna put these lines in, these poles, whatever. So y'all saw me, went and got my bait. We got all the poles made up. We got a hammer to knock the poles into the bank with. It's all in here on the kayak. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. We got one of them line down there in the bottom that we're gonna put on a tree. Got a mallet under there. Got all the live bait right there. 10 brim that are still hopping somehow, I don't know. And we finna launch this baby off, and clearly the water's up. It was way down there just a month ago, so that's, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but that's actually fairly good, because now I can go this way. This is normally don't have any current at all in it, just like you see. The main river that way is Tallahatchie. This is Graham or Little Tallahatchie. This runs into the main lake that goes like that, that tees. Well, that main lake, with it being this high, is gonna have a ton of current in it. So that's out. So that's a no-go. So hopefully the murky water and all that stuff is not gonna hurt us. We finna launch on. The only thing I did forget, if you notice, I got tennis shoes on, and it's extremely hard to get into one of these without getting your feet wet, because you gotta kind of walk in the water to make sure it's floating. So either one or two things gotta happen. I gotta take my shoes off, or my shoes just gonna get a little bit wet. So we gonna try it. Y'all just hold tight. Next time I turn the camera on, we'll be hammering one of these bad boys into the bank, and I'm gonna show y'all step by step how to hammer it in, how to bait it, what we're looking for, the whole nine. Y'all just hold tight. All right, so we're gonna, clearly there's another line right there, old line somebody put out here and left. And there's another line up in the tree. Clearly somebody's got this marked with orange tape. But all these lines are old. There's not even hooks in them. They've been broken or whatever. But you want some kind of structure off the bank. Obviously you want a limb that kind of comes out close, you know, out in the middle of it. You want a sturdy limb, clearly. You don't want the limb to break off if you catch a 40, 50, 60 pounder or whatever. So I'm gonna use this limb right here as my little hang limb. Okay, which is the same thing everybody's been doing. I mean, there's 4 or 5 different lines on here. All of them have been broken. None of them have hooks on them. None of them are being used. I got a lot of hate earlier about, you know, doing something like that. Well, you stole somebody's spot, or you this or you that, or whatever, you know. But this is public water, first off. And secondly, none of these lines are being used. I've been coming out here for the last 2 months, turkey hunting and crappie fishing and stuff anyway. So I know whose lines these are. So anyways, what I'm doing now is I'm getting my hook a little bit further away from my weight. I realized it was kind of close to my weight, and I don't really like that. So I'm just retying it real quick. Won't take but just hop, skip, and a jump. But I don't want to float away from my tree limb either. So for this, so we're just going to utilize, look, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Like, I really don't have high hopes for this. I know a ton of people who do this method of catching. Like, we're trying to catch great big flatheads is what I'm after. Big old flatheads. So I'm just gonna make a little loop in my rope like that. Rope, string, whatever you want to call it. And I'm gonna make one in theirs, and we're gonna just hook them together. That's all we're gonna do. I'm just gonna extend my rope, because I realized that my little hang rope for this particular setup right here is not long enough. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Like that there. And y'all feel more than welcome in the comments to tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, that kind of thing. Because again, I'm saying this loosely, but I really have no idea what I'm doing. It's my first time ever, well, not doing these limb lines, but it's my first time ever doing those with the PVC pipes. See, so all I've done, well, utilize that rope or string, or whatever you want to call it, that's already there, that's not being used, and extended my line so to make it a little bit deeper. All right. And then we're gonna go in here to our live brim. We're gonna grab the first one we can grab hold of, which is this lucky guy. Big bait, big fish, what they say. And from what I gather, you just kind of hook him in the back, make sure there's no gills or scales stuck on the tip of that thing. He's still lively, very lively. Drop her down. We got one line in the water, folks. It's just that easy. And like I say, we're gonna come again. I'm gonna still show y'all how to put these poles, but I like to put these things around some kind of structure, especially a doggone cypress tree, you know. Like and see, that's all it is. Just a line hanging. I don't know how much y'all can see there, but that's a line hanging from that tree limb. Somebody's already marked it because they used the limb before. Got an orange marker right there. Boom. She is fishing right now. Okay? All right, so here goes the second spot. I'm going to put the pole right there between these two logs. Got a little bit of structure right there. I don't know how far that log comes in the water. Not very far, don't look like. But this is straight across from the other one. Just for convenience, because, like I say, I ain't real sure what I'm doing. But, I have to lose them poles up. Telling you, it's not easy in a doggone kayak. Maybe I should have thought twice about it, you know what I'm saying? Let me get on out here. So I'm gonna I think this one's gonna go in a lot better and a lot better angle than the first one, but I don't have real high expectations. Well, for any of them, for that matter. Okay. Ow. Old biting fly got me. Got smart at least and unraveled this one before I drove it. Gosh almighty. Heck, right there is 4 foot deep. This river or creek, whatever you want to call it, it's really just a creek channel off of the Tallahatchie River. I want to get a lively one. I don't know about, oh yeah, he lively. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Got the scales off of him. He good and lively. So let's try to get him out here as best as possible. I know y'all's angle might not be all that great, but that's what we got. So I brought him out into the channel. It's probably at least 7, 8 foot deep right here in this channel. And there's another pipe. So we're gonna go back that way towards the Tallahatchie River, the main river, because the last two, I want to put them right on the opening, the mouth of this creek into the main river, if I can. Pretty good size one. Oh yeah, yeah, them pretty. Yeah, I got it. Cool deal. And y'all been catching a bunch like that?
Yeah.
I tell you what, that water.
But they wasn't doing too hot today on worms. We caught all that on liver today.
You're kidding. Oh.
On liver.
The water, when we got out there this morning, was rising.
Yeah.
Then it started dropping like a couple hours.
Y'all think I'll do an account trying to catch flatheads?
Yeah, if you got live bait, you can.
I got brim.
Yeah, you ought to be able to.
What about up in this channel, or do I got to go out in the main?
I wouldn't want to get out in that main right now. It's swift.
Well, I ain't gonna get out in it. Heck no.
Rolling.
Well, you think? I mean, you think they cut? Surely they coming up in this channel too, right?
I've caught some up in here.
That's what I was thinking. Now I was gonna try to get as close as I could. Ooh, that's a good one there. Shoot, yeah. I was gonna try to get as close to that channel as I could without getting swift away.
Pretty good motor on it.
That's right. Well, I hope when I come back and check these tomorrow, I got a buddy of mine. He's got a big boat with a motor. I'm hoping he's willing to go. Be fun trying to catch a big old flathead in this thing. Anyway, well, y'all have a good one. Nice talking to y'all. All right, so y'all see all that current out there? That's the main channel. two guys over here tight lining. Everybody been out here tight lining. Matter of fact, I think I hit it just right. But I'm gonna go over here to this down tree, try to put one out, put this last one out from it. But I cannot get in that current. I won't never get back over here. It's just too much current. But anyway, I'm gonna go put this last limb line out right over there, and we're gonna head back to the truck, and I'll do a recap when we get back to the truck. Y'all just hold tight. All right, we made it back to the boat ramp. Met a couple of very nice folks. Two guys back there fishing. One of them hung one right as I was getting ready to leave and broke the line. One of them other fellas that held up that fish a while ago, he said that his wife hung one that broke her line. So they some big ones being caught, but they're catching humpbacks and channel cats. We're after great big flatheads. Hopefully, yet again, I can get out without getting my shoes wet. Anyway, y'all just hold tight. We're gonna see what happens. All right, as I walk back to my truck, let's recap. So I got 5 of the PVC pipe poles nailed in the ground and one limb line. Like I was saying, I ran into 2 people bringing their boats in. One of them had caught, I think he said 21 catfish. The other one caught 5. All of them are right around the 6, 7, 8 pound range. I mean, they're good sized fish, but they're all humpbacks or channel cats, which is not exactly what we're targeting. We're targeting big old flatheads. That's why we're using live bait. Flatheads love live bait. And anyway, so got them all out. We're finna load the kayak up for this evening. Gonna come back here first thing in the morning. We're gonna leave them lay overnight. So y'all stay tuned for our part 2 when we go back and check these things. That's gonna be first thing in the morning. I'm gonna upload this video tonight, and part 2 will be coming tomorrow. We may do good, we may not. Either way, it's gonna be interesting trying to pull a big old flathead into that doggone kayak. May not always know what we're doing, but we out here, baby. Out here outdoors. Appreciate y'all watching.